A new celebrity sighting on campus. We'll tell you all about the new assistant dance instructor and her legacy ties to the school.
Catch up with track. Katie Smith has a brand new T-Wolf spotlight. Plus, Justin Bohr's back with your top 3 things.
Need plans this weekend? Find out what's going on around town with Reagan Hill. And could this dog be any cuter? You're going to love today's Pet of the Week.
And finally, get the latest on all things CPHS sports with Luke Johnson and Katie Whitmarsh. Let's jump in because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Abby Martinez, joined today by Jack Polishuk and Katie Whitmarsh. So guys, today on the show we have a story about the new dance director, to spotlight about track, excited that's starting up.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I know a couple spring sports are starting up, so it's like really exciting to get to see them.
It's really fun.
And I hope it continues going on. It's exciting.
Yeah, for sure. The celebrities gained a new assistant dance director right before winter break. Jordan Lefevre shared her past with Cedar Park and how she landed here.
New assistant director position opened up this semester, and it was filled by Jordan Lefevre, a former dancer in LISD and student at Texas State.
This is actually my first real job. I did my student teaching at Vista Ridge, literally finished that the week before I came over here and started here. So I was just a student at Texas State, doing my student teaching, and then jumped straight into this.
While she has a history with drill team and school dance, she has more of a history with the community of Cedar Park High School. Miss Lefevre's grandfather, Ron Lefevre, was the first principal of CPHS and has helped her as she starts this new journey.
Yeah, so he actually opened Cedar Park the year I was born. But I think my first memory of Cedar Park with him is he took me to one of the football games, and I think he had just left his position as the principal, and we were sitting up in the booth watching the game. And I think it was my first probably high school football game experience too. So it was really exciting to sit there with him and watch it. And because he's so proud of Cedar Park, and he's always tries to be involved as much as he can. So it was exciting to share that experience with him. And then whenever I found out that this position was open, I sat down and talked to him about it and told him about kind of the possibility of me being here. And he was super excited.
I spoke with Ron Lefevre and asked him how he felt about his granddaughter working at the school he opened.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's hard to get my head around it. Well, Jordan is amazing. She is one of those people who she's very humble. She doesn't really seek the limelight or actively seek to be a leader. She just sort of has a natural propensity for that.
Jordan is very excited to be here at Cedar Park and impact her students just like her teachers did.
We are so excited to have Miss Lefevre at CPHS.
Up next, Katie has your T-Wolf spotlight.
Thanks, guys. Today I'm here with sophomore Ben McDanald to talk a little bit about the upcoming track season. So, Ben, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Katie. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, how are you feeling about this upcoming season?
I am super excited for the season ahead of us. We've got about a week until our first meet. And also I'm excited about it because last year we didn't really get the full season. It got cut off because of COVID. So I'm just really pumped. I'm happy that we're able to do it, and I'm ready.
That's amazing. So speaking of COVID, do you feel like the team has had enough preparation compared to other years?
This year has definitely been a challenge. It was a challenge for cross country, and it's been a challenge for track. We've had to do a lot of things differently, and especially for this season, typically a meet would all be on one day. But what we're looking at for this year is having about half the teams we normally do on 2 separate days. And so it's harder on the coaches and it's going to be harder on the athletes. But I think we've really done a good job kind of overcoming these challenges. And it's been a learning experience. But I think after this, we are really going to come out a lot stronger than we went in.
Definitely. Yes. And that's such a good way to look at it. Really just looking forward instead of dwelling on the
Absolutely.
things that have had to change. Yeah. So, what are the different categories that our school competes in with track?
So there are several different events. You have your field events, and that includes things like pole vault and shot put and discus. And then you have track events, and that includes hurdles and sprints, and then long distance. And so within those categories, there's a bunch of different events. So if I run long distance, and so what that looks like is I'll typically run either the 800, the 1600, which is a mile, or the 3200, which is 2 miles.
Oh, nice. So, since there are a lot of different categories, what made you choose to run long distance?
So I'm in cross country, and so typically the entire team will also go into long distance. And so running, it wasn't something that I was super good at before, doing cross country and track at high school, but it's definitely something that I've really come to enjoy, just running those longer distances. I've been a lot healthier, I'm happier, and so running has just become a really big part of my life.
Oh, that's amazing. What would you say is your favorite part about running?
Probably the team. We have so much fun, and just working together and really seeing your progress too. That's another important thing. Just the progress you make every meet, you really have to appreciate even the seconds. That those are a big deal, and it's good to celebrate that and look at your progress from when you started.
Definitely. Yes, that's amazing. And I think now more than ever, really celebrating teamwork and collaboration.
Absolutely.
So important. So as a team, what do you think is your biggest challenge this year?
I think there's definitely been a buffer as far as team bonding. Typically, we would do team dinners, and so we'd go to someone's house the night before a race, and then we'd have dinner together. It'd be really fun, and we haven't been able to do that this year. So we've definitely tried to work around it, doing stuff outdoors, that kind of stuff. But it has been a challenge. But I think that it's also been really fun, and we've been able to work around it.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm glad that you've been able to kind of, figure out ways to still get that bonding in,
Yes, even the small things. If we don't have practice, then like this summer we didn't have practices. There's a few weeks where we weren't allowed to have practice because of UIL rules, and so we just have to get together, two of us, and go on a run just to really keep the team together and focus on our training.
That's amazing. And it sounds like it's a really cool opportunity for really, holding yourself accountable and going out and doing the things to prepare.
Absolutely.
So the last question that I have for you today is, what are you personally most excited about for this year?
I am really excited to run the mile because I have a goal this year. I want to break 5 in the mile. And that's something that's important to me. And so that's really something that I would like to achieve, is to go below a 5-minute mile. And that's something I've been working on. And it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy. But I think it's something that's doable if I really put my mind to it. So that is what I'm looking forward to this season.
Definitely. And I'm sure that you will be able to put all the work in. And I have faith that you'll be able to do that. That sounds
Thank you,
like
Katie.
an amazing goal to have. So yes, that's actually all of the questions that I have for you today. Is there anything else that you would like to add to this interview?
Thank you for taking the time to interview me. I am super excited to get the season started and wish us luck.
Yes, of course. Good luck to you and to the rest of the team. And if any of you watching right now see any of the track team in the hallways at schools or in your virtual classes, be sure to wish them luck on this upcoming season. And just be sure to cheer them on to do amazing things. So thank you once again to Ben for taking the time to do this interview, and back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Katie.
Now Justin Bohr has the top 3 things you need to know for today.
Hello, Cedar Park High School. My name is Justin Bohr, and here are the top 3 things you know for today. First, Wall Street has been struck by one of the most unprecedented events ever. As many hedge funds shorted GameStop, Reddit users got together to make the stock go up, costing the hedge funds over $10 billion. Second, Mighty Ducks actor Shaun Weiss celebrates his 1 year of sobriety on January 2020. He was arrested for breaking into someone's house while high on meth. Sean then decided to enter rehab because of the love and support of his fans. Finally, Mexico called on the U.S. to help them with the steam flow of guns at the border and beyond. As the Biden administration settles in their first week in the White House, Mexican officials are asking for help to get the guns through cartels. That's all I have for you with CPHS News. I'm Justin Bohr. Back to you guys.
So I've heard about the Wall Street and the stock market stuff, but I don't really understand a whole lot. What do y'all know?
So basically, like, a bunch of people online kind of decided to like start buying stock in like kind of businesses that are about to go bankrupt. So like kind of AMC, like GameStop, and because of this, like a lot of billionaires got angry because they basically like got together and just like bought all this stock, and a lot of billionaires were losing money. And so Robinhood, which is like an app, you can't buy stock from those companies anymore. And people were really angry because, I mean, it's pretty hypocritical that like billionaires can do the same thing, but like when working class people do it, then it's not allowed. So, yeah.
Dang.
Quite interesting subject.
Yeah, for real.
A segment we've missed this year has made its return. Here's Weekend Destinations with Reagan Hill.
Thanks, Ella. First up, motor over to the Blue Starlight Mini Urban Drive-In to catch a film at Austin's only drive-in movie theater. This Saturday, the theater will show films such as Back to the Future and The Princess Bride. One car slot for 2 people will be around $27. Next, P. Terry announced their new breakfast menu item, the Spicy Egg Burger. In anticipation of the new limited time burger, P. Terry's crew members will distribute 1,000 prize-filled eggs that will contain a special P. Terry's prize unique to the new Spicy Egg Burger. You can go try out their new burger for only $3.25. Lastly, get your hiking shoes on. Barton Creek and Bull Creek Greenbelts are open to the public after shutting down due to COVID-19. Entry is available by reservation only, so make sure to visit the website and select an open time slot before you plan your trip. With 12 miles of gorgeous hiking trails, creek beds, and waterfalls, the Greenbelt is a must-visit for every Austinite. I'm Reagan Hill, and those are your weekend destinations. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Reagan. Do any of those topics sound interesting to y'all? I think the drive-in theater is cool, but the spiced egg sandwich, I don't know about that one.
That's an interesting new item that I don't know if I'll take the time to try.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good to me. I think I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, really fun. Now we throw the ball to the sports studio with Luke and Katie.
Hello, Cedar Park, and welcome back to your CPHS News Sports Report. I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
Starting off strong with girls soccer, the Lady T-Wolves played their highest scoring game yet against Marble Falls this past Tuesday, winning 8-0. This is the Lady Timberwolves' 6th straight win this season. Great job, ladies.
Their next game is today against Leander High School at home, starting at 7:15 p.m. Make sure to go out and support these fantastic ladies.
That's right. This Tuesday wasn't only a great day for girls soccer, but also for boys basketball.
Absolutely, Luke. Our Timberwolves pulled through against the Eastview Patriots, winning with a staggering score of 82-51, putting up double digits on the scoreboard every quarter. Amazing job, boys.
Their next game is today against Rouse at Rouse, starting at 8 p.m. If you see any basketball players today, make sure to wish them good luck.
Our Cedar Park swim team is heading to their district championship meet today in Georgetown. The meet starts at 10:30 and will be live streamed on the Georgetown High School Eagle Swimming Facebook page.
From everyone here at CPHS, good luck to every swimmer today.
That's all we have for you today. Make sure to watch the Wolfcast Sports Report every Monday and Friday for your CPHS sports coverage.
With CPHS News, I'm Luke Johnson.
And I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
And now it's time for your pet of the week. This is Amelia Kaz's golden doodle, Rocky. Even though he's 10 years old, he still acts like a puppy. He loves to go on walks, play fetch, and occasionally steal food off the kitchen counter. And when someone is playing piano, Rocky usually sits next to them to listen to the music.
That's all we have for today. Make sure to keep up with all of our content on our YouTube channel at CPHS News.
For more sports content, follow our Twitter at CPHS_sports.
Check out Monday's Wolfcast for a story of Black History Month, information on the Anime Club, football, your sports report, and more.
Thanks for taking time to join us this morning.
With CPHS News, I'm Katie Whitmarsh.
I'm Jack Polishuk.
And I'm Abby Martinez. Remember to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a safe weekend, Cedar Park.